Let's see what we got here. Take off translation. All right. Wonder if T-Gang's gonna show up. Oh, look, there he is. What's up, T-Gang? What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Jake in the building also. He says hello. What's up, Jake? T-Gang says, sorry, I was not here for the last stream. Oh, no worries, T-Gang. I've already told you before. Don't worry about it. You know, YouTube is made to be convenient for our lives, not the other way around, right? Jake says, me too, same. YouTube is made to be convenient for our lives, guys. If you can be here, cool. If you can't be here because you have other stuff going on, take care of your other stuff. Your other stuff's more important for sure. T-Gang says, my internet and cellular data was bugged. What do you mean it was bugged? The CIA got you? Who's after you, T-Gang? Gigi in the building says, yo, Sisco. What's going on? Well, Gigi was here. Gigi was here last live stream. I remember. All right. T-Gang says, a bad thunderstorm hit me. Really? No kidding. Yeah, we had a thunderstorm in Vegas last week, but I was inside, so I didn't touch me. It was safe. It only lasted for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I think. And it was supposed to be pretty bad, but I was inside. It was cool. Gigi says, yeah. T-Gang says, it was 1.5 days long. What the heck? It sucked. That almost sounds like well, not a hurricane, I guess. Yeah, it's the bad storm. Huh. Thunderstorm. That's a long thunderstorm, 1.5 days. Man, they need to send a thunderstorm over here to us because we are dry as a bone over here. We need rain. Hold on a second here. Why does this feel crooked? Oh, man. It says there was a typhoon. So it's thundering where I am right now. I'm trying to remember where you were at. You say you were in somewhere in the Midwest, I think. T-Gang says it was a typhoon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first, a typhoon, but usually they don't last 1.5 days. T-Gang says, and a hurricane. A typhoon and a hurricane. Is that right? A typhoon and a hurricane. I think that's the same thing, buddy. T-Gang says, so that is why. Georgia says, Georgia. Okay, yeah, not the Midwest, Georgia. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, Georgia does get some thunderstorms. It ain't. What ain't? A typhoon and a hurricane, pretty much the same thing, just different places on the planet. They're not okay. What's the difference, T-Gang? Tell me what the difference is. 8 million in the building, 6 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Oh, we got 8 people in here pretty quick. That was nice. Kuya unswa in the building. Tamsak bro Sisco unswa mabuhay na kahapunan diha bro. Kahapunan diha bro. Kahapunan. I don't know that one. Mabuhay na kahapunan diha bro. I don't know that one. Sa Ingles. Paano sabihin ng kahapunan sa Ingles? Bro Hugo. Yo, T-Gang, go read what I posted on your community the other day. I can't believe he hasn't read it already. What is going on with T-Gang? Bro Hugo, thank you. Good morning, Mang Buntag. How are you? T-Gang says, the only similarity is that they're giant tropical storms that are dangerous. That's the only similarity? What are the differences then, T-Gang? She said, it's important. Bro Blizzard says, salute, bro. Salute, brother. How you doing? Hopefully it's not too busy there where you're at, man. Let's see, what time is it over there? Is it probably close to getting time to be done, I hope? Almost 6, 20 till 6 over there. What's going on, bro? It's hot over here, man. It's hot and dry. Bro Hugo says, good afternoon, Jan, bro. Good morning, brother. Yeah, it's been a long weekend. Sis Mai's in the building. She says, Sisco, my own morning. My own morning, sis. My own morning. Good buntag, sis. Good umaga. T-Gang, Georgia. Salute from Blizzard. Says, Miss Jen. Oh, is Miss Jen in here somewhere? I didn't even see her. Oh, that's a big mistake. Oh, she's not here. He's preemptively saying hi, I think. Okay. What's going on, Blizzard? Jim, somebody sent something. I couldn't see what it said right there, but whoever sent something, thank you. Appreciate you. Mai's laughing. My young morning. I haven't heard that one yet. That's pretty good. That's a good one. T-Gang says, Blizzard! Georgia She says, Blizzard! You're here! They're so excited. That's the only reason why they show up, Blizzard. They don't care about me. They don't care about this picture. They don't care about this picture. They don't care about this cup. They care about Blizzard. Is Blizzard gonna drop some more gift memberships? That's what they worry about. Mai says, good buntag, sis. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, it's early over there, huh? It's, what is it, 5:40, almost 6? Not too bad. T-Gang says, yeah! Jim Ramsey sent W. What's up, Jim Ramsey? Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. How you doing? I don't think you've been here before, Jim Ramsey, so welcome. Luda Blue says, hello from England. Hello, shout out England. Salute to you, Luda Blue. How you doing? Blizzard says, just getting in from work. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Good, bro. That's good. Done for the day. Thank goodness. How was your Monday? You know it's got to be busy on Mondays. It's got to be. T-Gang says, I mainly care about the gift ship and Blizzard gifts. For that, Blizzard comes, you're my third main favorite thing. Why come onto the stream though, Sisco? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know, once you get that membership though, I mean, is it gonna be, you're gonna be like, oh, done. My work is done here. Mr. Duckman says, hi from Bangladesh. Shout out Bangladesh. How are you, Mr. Duckman? Good to see you. 777 Chingon says, you Samoan or what? I don't know. Do you think I'm Samoan? Do I look Samoan? T-Gang says, I meant to say the gifted membership. Oh, I got you. I hear you. But it's like, damn. Bro, see, he don't care. He don't care. He wants that gift membership. He wants that gift membership. And he wants to see all the secrets that we put in the members only, the very few members only shorts and videos. T-Gang says, sorry. Mai says, where is the immaculate hair? I know, where is he? He's probably at work now too. Let's hope he shows up though, because you know what? If he comes in, the live stream automatically gets a boost. It's just the law. I don't make the rules. YouTube makes the rules. So Juan John Carlos comes in, boom, instantly 30, 40 people in the chat instantly. It's like a storm happens. The immaculate hair just brings it. T-Gang's laughing. Mr. Dugman says, thank you. Mr. Dugman, you're welcome. Gigi says, T-Gang, did you read my post on your community? T-Gang says, yeah. Chingon says, yeah, he looks Islander. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, Chingon, but no, I have 0 Pacific Islander in my DNA that I'm aware of. But I take it as a compliment. Thank you very much for that. I do have a shirt that says, kill him with aloha. I do have that though. Mize is laughing. You already know, Mize, you already know. The guy just has to go put a video on himself. He doesn't have to talk to anybody. He doesn't have to like read chats. He could just wander off He could walk like a mile away with the video going and then come back and be like, hey guys, what's going on? And people are still talking. That's just how it goes for him. You know, it's too easy for him. Let's see here. Blizzard says, T-Gang, did you fall riding a bike? Do you wear a helmet? I saw that bike video. Yeah. Did he fall? I didn't see him fall. Is that another video? Chingon says, like a mix of Cholo and Samoan. No, not me. Maybe a little Cholo, but I have zero Samoan. Tommy Mubarak in the building says, what? What? I don't know what. T-Gang says, hey, I also like Blizzard joking in. All right. Chingon says, real talk. Yeah, for real, bro. Yeah, no, you know what? We had this conversation before, me and a group of friends. You know, we're talking about how difficult it is to actually tell what people's ethnicity is. You know, there's just certain clues and hints that you can deduct from them, but sometimes it's very difficult to tell. It's very difficult to tell. Mize is still laughing. Look at, because you know it's the truth. I hope he shows up. I hope he shows up. T-Gang says, no, I didn't, Blizz, but I was close to. Yeah, that's what happens when you're trying to ride a bike and film at the same time. Man, it's all bad. One, handing a bike is not easy, also while carrying your phone. Yeah, exactly. G says, so I was scared for a reason. Now I need you to actually answer, T-Gang. T-Gang, you better get on that. Eugene Villanueva says, hello, Cisco National, good morning. Like it's done. Eugene, thank you so much. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for the heart. Sending love, Cisco National. Sending love right back at you. Thank you, Eugene. Blizzard says, I know I almost fell riding the granny bike in Japan while trying to record. Oh, damn. Were you like Debo? Dun-dun, 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 dun, while you're filming? Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun, what? The granny bike. Wait, which one's the granny bike? That's like the Debo bike with a basket in the front or what? Malaki J says, do you know the music by The White Dose? I don't know The White Dose. Never heard of them. Blizzard says, you look Blaxican. Well, there might be a reason for that, bro. There might be a reason for that. Boss Hugo with the custom emojis. Let's see. This person, KDB Head, says, crackhead. I don't care that you're a crackhead. You can be a crackhead and be in here. It's okay. In fact, just set the crack down. Set it down for a little while. It don't last that long. The high don't last that long. Set it down for a while. You just focus on my voice. Listen to me. You're okay. It's okay to be a crackhead. What is your name? KDH Bed. I don't know. Calm down, though. You'll be all right. Mai says, when you read chat conversation, it sounds like we are watching a movie. Well, you know, it's a crazy movie because now we got a crackhead here. A crackhead showed up. It's not really a movie until a crackhead shows up. I mean, when a crackhead shows up, now you got a little bit of drama. So maybe they'll give us some drama. I don't know. What kind of movie is it, Mize? What kind of movie is it? Is it a comedy? Is it a drama? Is it a horror show? What kind of movie is it? Malaki J says, do you know the music? I don't know them. You already asked me this question, Malaki. I don't know them. The crackhead says, do a little 360. Well, shit, if you hadn't spent all your money on crack, I would ask you to give me a super chat, and then I would do a 360 all day for you. But you probably don't have any money, so no 360. That's how it goes. Save those crack dubs. Save those up, and you will eventually have enough to get me to do a 360. I guarantee you. Iconic says, please listen to this Indian Gujarati Sakari rhythm song and share your honest review. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the vocals, music, rhythm, lyrics, and the overall experience. Gujarati Sarkari, I don't know them. But they're probably pretty good. Mai says, your voice sounds really two people talking to each other. Yeah. Well, see, because that's kind of what it is. Like, I'm talking to the chat. The chat's talking to me. I got to speak for the chat because what I want to do, sis, I want to get one of those things. I don't know how to do it. I haven't looked into it yet, but I've been seeing people that have like, they're getting the chats to be read so you can hear it like it being read. So I don't know if it's like some kind of a thing for like disabled people or what, but I'm thinking about getting that and then I can just answer. But I don't know, it's entertaining for me to read it though. I like reading them. Driver Seat says, congratulations on coming out, bro. Live your truth. Yeah, thank you. Me and you forever. I told you they'd accept us, Driver Seat. Blizzard of Bra says, asking for a 360 is diabolical. No, really, it's not, though. But when you're a crackhead asking for a 360, that's diabolical, bro. That's diabolical. How are you going to be a crackhead and ask somebody for a 360? Come on now. So Wellington the Fourth says, yo, my good man. Look. They're getting mad. Look, Katie, your tooth gap is looking like you do crackhead. I got a tooth gap. I don't know about that. You might be a little off. Your stuff's wearing down. I get it. Mai says, yes, so amazing. Thank you, sis. Blizzard said, I would have sniped him for that. No, man, I love it. It's great. Because these people, they come in, they're already coming in here weak, bro. If you're somebody who's on YouTube talking trash to people, you're already starting off as a weak person, right? Because what you don't have nothing going on in your life that you want to come into a random YouTube and start talking smack to somebody you don't know. How sad is your life? So you're already coming in weak. So I can't let a weak person get me, bro. Come on now. Georgia Sheet says, guys, I'm scared that T-Gang probably hates me. Georgia, that's not true. Mize is laughing. Mize, am I lying? It's true. STRYTO says, no way. Yes way. So Wellington the Four says it's Tuesday, innit, bruv? No, it is not. It is Monday. It is Monday here in America. And if it's Monday in America, it's Monday everywhere, bro. No, it's not actually. It's Tuesday somewhere. It's Tuesday in the rest of the world where I want to be, but it's Monday here in America. Let's see. Blizzard's delete message. Let's see. Look at this guy, driver's seat. He's going, I'm going to go hard now. I'm going to say my worst one. Guys, driver's seat, that's who I was talking about, the weak people. Come on. How sad is your life, really? Ned's Magsasaka Farming said hi. Ned, how you doing? I can't say Magsasaka Farming every time. It's too much. Ned, we're going to say Ned. Thank you, Ned. Let's see. KD, the crackhead says, why are you wearing a 10-gram silver chain? Flexing ain't working. You see, guys, this is how you know somebody's a crackhead. They can look at your chain and they can tell like the weight of the chain. You know why? Because they be snatching chains, running to the crack house. Go, give me $5. And it'll be like a $400, $500, $600 chain. Hey, give me $5. KD, I know you know your stuff. I ain't gonna argue. Georgia Sheet says, no, because you don't know what happened. I'm sure it's not that serious. Mai says, yes, that's true, Sisco. I only speak the truth there, sis. I only speak the truth. Driver's seat was timed out. Womp, womp. Sorry, driver's seat. Bye. Ned says, mega love shout out all at on the way, all here. Thank you, Ned. Yes, guys, real quick, 10 million to building. We got 13 likes. Thank you for just swarming in here. I appreciate it. Juan John Carlos isn't even here, and you guys are swarming in here. I appreciate that. However, I will say this. Please, if you haven't already, double tap your screen. And if you're new here, please check out our channel. If you can, give a subscribe if we're your vibe. And all of you with the blue jackets on, if you see somebody in here that's new, check out their channel. Click on their name, check out their channel, and see if they have something that might be interesting to you. You know, networking is one of the big things that I want our channel to do, bringing people together, especially small channels supporting each other. So please try to do that if you get a chance. Let's see, where was I? I'm trying not to get behind too far, guys. Ned saying hello, Ned. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the sunglasses. STR says, have you tried? I don't know what that word is, so I haven't tried it. Ned says, hello, Ned. Vicky says, your mustache is like hair. Clean it. Your mustache is like hair. Clean it. Okay. I think that's what a mustache is, hair, right? Blizzard of Bra says, thanks, bro. You just reminded me to put subscribers only for my first stream. See, I was thinking about it. I don't know, if you go back to the very beginning, I was like looking. I was thinking, do I want to do subscribers? I was like, no, it's Monday. Let's just go for it. Let's just see what happens. Look, here's another one. Let's see. This message is held for review. Katie the Crackhead says, they'll do $5. Do you have it, man? Yeah, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Vicky saying something that her mommy and daddy wouldn't want her to say. Let's see. We'll just skip that one. Mai says they don't even know you in personal life, but they have guts to say something about you. Think they got serious illness. Sis, I'm telling you, it's so funny. Because like I said, how are you going to come into a live? Sis, have you ever done this in your life? I can't even imagine you doing this. Go into a live stream where you don't even know who the person is and just talk crazy stuff. Just crazy stuff. And why? Why do you do that? You're a sad person, you know? And I get it. You have no other way to like connect with people. So you go on there and, you know, you think, oh, I'm going to talk crazy and they're going to talk to me. But yeah, we're going to talk to you. We're going to talk about you. So that's why I try not to hide these people because, you know, I give them a little bit of attention. And usually when you give them a little bit of attention, they'll either cool out or they'll go somewhere else. But if they don't, we'll get rid of them. It's all good. George She says, is it that serious? I did something horrible and I regret it. And now I hate myself worse. Well, if that's the case, Gigi, I will say this. What's done is done. All you can do if you feel like you did something wrong is move forward, correct whatever was wrong, apologize. That's all you can do. Migs DLR says, good morning, good day. And hello, Migs, how are you? Says Mai says, mustache is really like a hair, not like a bread. Yeah, I don't know what the heck they were talking about. Your mustache is like hair. It is hair, fool. What are they talking about? I don't know what they're talking about. The mustache looks like it is subscription based. That's so dumb. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Oh my God, Ms. Hashi, you've never been here before. Please come with something better than the first thing you're gonna say is gonna be that. Come on. I'd rather have a troll. Albin May says, I don't know you, but wish you the best. Greetings from the Netherlands. Shout out Netherlands. Let's go. To all the people in Netherlands, thank you. Shout out. See how easy that is for the crackheads and the people that are worried about mustache hair and, you know, oh, you know, your mustache looks like hair, you know. See how easy that was? You just say, hey, I don't know you, but I wish you the best. Shout out from the Netherlands. Boom. Simple. It's very easy when you're not a sad person. Bro, Hugo in the building. Let's see. Bro, Hugo, do you have a mustache yet? Do you have a mustache? Do people comment on your mustache, bro? Ned says, shout out Mai's vlog, done harang. Thank you, Ned. Mai says, Ned's mag, thank you. Gigi says, I don't know how to correct it. I told him and now he won't even talk to me. Well, there's not much you can do about that. But I think the best thing you can do, like I said, is apologize. Apologize, move forward. Bliss says, your mustache is hair? I know. I should have got a pen and just like drew it in. That would be so much easier. And I could just wipe it off and I'd be clean shaved. It'd be amazing, bro. Have you ever tried that? This is probably somebody who like doesn't have eyebrows and so they draw their eyebrows in. A lot of women do that. They take their eyebrows off and then they either get them tattooed or they draw them in. Maybe they think that's what I'm doing with my mustache. I don't know. Is my mustache that immaculate that it looks like it's drawn on? That's crazy, guys. Wow. Thank you, though. Somebody's laughing. What the heck? Silent Damsel in the building. She says, hey, Sisco. Silent Damsel says, please like, sub, and share. Silent Damsel, thank you for showing up. It was getting crazy in here. The trolls were, no, I wasn't getting crazy. The trolls are weak. This is, they always are, sis. You know, it's just another day. It's just another day in Sisco International live stream. Weak little trolls coming in here trying to do some stuff, but they don't understand. We're just not going to let them do it. Silent Damsel, how you doing? And guys, she did say, please like, sub, and share. So if you don't mind, please double tap your screen. If you haven't already, we got 10 million in the building. We got 18 likes. Thank you so much, guys. And if you haven't already, check out our channel. Please do. And if we revive, please subscribe. Silent Damsel, what's going on? Maya says, it's alarming if the mustache looks like a bacon. A bacon? What the heck? That would be delicious, though. If I had bacon right here, oh, man, I think that would make my day. You just smell bacon all day? Come on, sis. That would be amazing. Blizzard says, Silent Damsel in the building with the hearts. Silent Damsel says, hey, Blizzard. Babu Rao says, unk. What's up, Babu Rao? Albin May says, where's that picture in the background taken? That right there is in Hong Kong. That is on Lantau Island. That is the big Buddha on Lantau Island. That is my wife. That is me. And I still have a mustache in that picture too. Albin May. Hugh fam, good morning. Says, hello, Sir Cisco. Good morning, Hugh fam. How are you? Says, good to see you. Blizzard says, my mustache is synthetic cat fur fabric. Oh, that sounds not very nice. Oof, that's itchy as hell. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that wrong. No, a fake mustache, and sometimes like people in movies, they'll put those fake mustaches on and they actually use human hair, is what I was told. Like they get like a little, like a double-sided tape, and then they'll put the human hair, they'll sprinkle human hair or just place it on there, and I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't put somebody else's. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna pause. I'm not even gonna say it, bro. You know what I was gonna say. Since my eyes laughing. Uh-oh. Sign downs with deleting messages. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one, guys. Here, hold on, guys. Listen, you got to hear this one. Babu Rao says, have you even seen $1 in a week, crackhead? Wasn't that amazing, guys? Babu Rao, you waited all day to say that, huh? Hugh fam says, done, like, share, Sir Sisco. Yahoo! Thank you, sis. Thank you for the share. Sis, they're trying to get me. The trolls, they're trying to get me, but I just keep, they can't get me. Mamadi says, I need 10K. I need 20K, Mamadi, so help me out. Hugh fam says, so nice pictures, Sir Cisco, beautiful memories. It was amazing. This is when we went to go visit my sister. My sister lived in Hong Kong for about 7 or 8 years. She used to work for a company called House of Dancing Water. And it's kind of like a Cirque du Soleil type show. And so this picture, we went with her to Lantau Island and saw the Big Buddha. It was amazing. It was a great trip. One of my favorite trips is, FX Gill says, hello, bro, JB Him. I don't know what that means, but hello, how are you, FX Guild? Glenda de los Santos says, good morning, Glenda. How are you, sis? Good morning. Fun Cool says, if I didn't know Jesus, I would know the devil. Okay. And wait, hold on. Sign damsel. Let's see, she deleted somebody. This person says, you ready for some meh? That's the best they could come up with, too. I bet you. Monsieur says, yo, bro, what's up? Not much, just chilling. Talking to you and everyone else in here. Thank you, Monsieur. Uh-oh, Bo Dragon got timed out. Womp, womp. Dark Horse says, peace and blessings. Dark Horse, thank you for that. Same to you. Ned says, shout out Hugo Mix Music Gaming, done harang with us. Thank you, Ned. Thank you very much. Guys, please connect with other people here if you can. We're all pretty much small channels in here. Everybody's just trying to grow and build. Click on other people. If you got a blue jacket on, click on other people's name and check out their channel. And make sure you subscribe, guys. Support. Dark Horse is throwing some stuff up. My brother Hugo is showing Miss Generous the custom emoji. Since Hugh fam says, Sir Hugo Mix, good morning. Blizzard says, salute to all the positive people today. Yes, salute to all the positive people here today. Guys, you could come in here and act like a troll, or you could come in here and be cool. For those of you that chose to be cool because you're not a sad person, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Signing down says, still on holiday. Got another week to go and got some bad news that I'm trying to deal with till I get home. Finding it hard. Well, sis, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you have more time off at least. If it's something that you need time to deal with. If it's something that you want to bring up here in the chat, feel free. You already know. If it's not, it's cool. But, if you don't, so understand that, we're sending you positive vibes and support as much as that'll help you, but hopefully it won't be a situation you can't get past, sis. Yeah, you got another week off. Well, hopefully that's the time you need, sis. Hugh Fams, thank you. Blizzard says, silent damsel, send praise your way. Mine says, Cisco, it's so early, Boontog here, but my jaw cracking up too much laughing. Well, that's what I'm here for, sis. That's what I'm here for. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see here. Music, vlog, and nature. Hello. She says, ads. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. My brother Blizzard said 5 Cisco International gift memberships. Let's see. T-Gang's been silent. I don't know if he's going to get anything. Oh, man, look at this. My brother Benjamin Rubin gets one. Thank you. Momshi Kate, nice. PewDie Channel. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know who that is. Look at TJ got the gift membership. Where is TJ been? Wow, that's a good one right there, bro. That's a really good one. No T-Gang, but we got some good people in that one. Nice. Thank you, Blizzard. Appreciate you, man. Look at this guy. This guy worked all day, just getting home from work. He's already dropping gift memberships in the damn chat. Come on, guys. How are trolls going to come here and get me off my game, guys? How are they going to? First of all, they don't even know who they're dealing with. First of all, second of all, look what I have to work with right here, guys. I got the best community right here. Trolls, quit. Just quit. Let's see. Nunu, let me freaking speak to Sisco the man. Nunu, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Blizzard says, hey bro, TJ. Wait, TJ's not in here, is he? But he did get the gift membership. Maybe he'll bless us with his presence one of these days. We might get some TJ in here, guys. And if TJ comes in here and he sees some trolls, you guys are really in trouble. Because I'm nice. TJ won't be nice. He who fans his mice blogs. Hi, Mang Buntag Mom. It's Mayang morning. We're making it Mayang morning, sis. No more Mayang Buntag. It's Mayang morning. Miss Generous in the building. Doesn't even say hello, hubby. You're handsome. I love you. It's straight up, Blizzy, thank you. Wow, Miss Generous. I see how it is. Silent Daniel says my friend passed away from cancer. When I got on holiday, she was given weeks, but she didn't even make it. Oh man, sis, I'm so sorry to hear that. Man, you know, cancer, if cancer has not touched you, guys, consider yourself extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. It is just, it's a terrible disease, and I mean, it's gotten multiple people in my family have either passed or have been able to fight it off, but it's a terrible disease. I'm really sorry to hear that, sis. And it's hard too when you get told, you know, hey, this person has this much time. It's bad enough that you know it's serious, and that there's literally they're telling you this person has. That's how it happened with one of my aunts. They told us she had 6 months, and she passed in like a month and a half. You know, so it's very difficult. Silent Damsel, hearts are with you and your family and your friends' family. Hope that, you know, everyone can recover, you know, as well as possible. And man, just send our love to you, Silent Damsel. Man, that's gonna be a tough one to get over, I'm sure. Sis Mai says, Hugh fam, hello, morning, sir. Blizzard saying hi to Miss Jen. Monsieur says, I learned English by listening to you. Oh, you should be amazing in English then, because I am just so fluent and so well-spoken. Just keep listening, Monsieur. You'll hear some things you never heard before. Miss Generous says, subscribers only, definitely needed, Blizzard. Who knew a mustache would be a topic of conversation? Jeez, well, for some reason, it's this and this. It's usually this. Oh, how one sent something. I couldn't see what it said. But it's usually this. Hey, what's that dirt on your chin? Or some nonsense, right? It's almost like you're just dealing with this real low, super low IQ people. It's like the first thing they see, they go, oh, meh, 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 meh. But I'm not going to put on subscribers only mode today. I'm ready for this today. Let's see. I can't read it, but they sent another coin. Thank you. Liz says, sorry to hear that, Silent Damsel. Monsieur says, I love your accent. I have an accent? Well, thank you. Miss Generous, Damsel, so sorry to hear. Yeah, Silent Damsel, you know you got all the love in here. As much as we can give you, we're sending your way. She says, sorry, didn't mean to dampen the mood, just trying so hard not to deal with it till I get home. No, sis, not at all. You know, again, guys, look, YouTube is here for our benefit. Even the trolls, you know, YouTube is here for our benefit. You know, you come here to, and I'm not just talking about Sisco National Channel. I'm talking about YouTube in general. Whenever you go on YouTube, you should be able to enjoy yourself. You should be able to find something that's funny to make you laugh. Maybe you can find something that's sad to make you cry. You can find things that, you know, like do-it-yourself stuff. You can just find brain-rotting stuff. And if you're a troll, you can just go into random people's lives and talk smack. You know, whatever it is that you feel that is going to make you happy, go do that. You know, hopefully you're not hurting other people, but go do that. Silent Damsel, this is a place where, at least this channel, this is a place where I want people to come here and feel that they can just be themselves. You know, I don't want people to come here and feel like, you know, they can't say something that's bothering them. I mean, I'm not at all a counselor. I'm not somebody who's, you know, versed and trained in grief or anything like that. I'm just a person. So if something's heavy on your chest, guys, and you want to, you know, get it off, obviously, please be aware of that there are children here. You know, don't say anything that is going to that you wouldn't want children to hear. But if something's very heavy in your chest, please, feel free to, let it out. It's not a big deal. So no worries, sis, not at all. You got to let stuff like that out. Absolutely, you. Sign Down says, thanks, Blizzard. Thanks, Jern's. Thanks, Cisco. Always, sis. Yeah, just, hold your family a little bit tighter. You know, that's really the only thing that we can do in these situations. Hold your family tighter. Tell them you love them. You know, we love you, sis. CK says, like 23. Thank you, sis. CK. Hello to all. Hi, host. Good evening. How are you, sis? Good morning. I hope you slept good last night. Dark Horse says, Silent Damsel. How 125 sent happy poop. Thank you, How 125. Thank you for that. I just saw your name. I couldn't read the whole name on there. Sis CK says, mega love, shout out to all here. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Blizzard says, Unchi. What is that, bro? Unchi. Fun Cool says, if I didn't know Jesus, I wouldn't know that. You said that before. Music Vlogging Nature says, hello. Thank you, sis. Hello. Sign Down says, I haven't told my daughter yet. I'll wait till we get home. My friend would rather her to enjoy her holiday. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive. I would feel the same way. I would not want anything bad happening to me to ruin a child's holiday or vacation, or they can find out later. Yeah, that's hard, man. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna say this. Life is long and it's short at the same time. It just depends on your perspective. If you don't have the proper perspective, life goes by like that. And unfortunately, most of us don't learn to have the proper perspective until we get older. And by that time, we're looking back at decades already. So all you young people in here, make sure that you're not looking too far ahead in the future. Focus on what's going on right now. Even if there are bad things going on right now, focus on those bad things. Worry about those bad things that are happening right now. Don't worry about the future. Okay, the future is going to get here. Focus on right here and right now, especially the people you care about, the people that you love, the people that, are there for you in your life. Make sure you're there for them. Make sure that you hold them, you tell them you love them. It's not something I used to do growing up. I'm still really not a big hugger, but I've gotten better at expressing, how I feel for people as I've gotten older. And it's very important that you do that because, again, like everybody says, tomorrow is not promised. I think that's in the building. My voice is cracking today, guys. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know if I was yelling this weekend or what. I don't know what happened. I think this is Kuya Sisco. Good morning, my boo. Hi. Hello, sis. Done like. Thank you. I think that's good morning. How are you? We already said it's going to be my own morning, not my own buntag. My own morning from now on. Silent Down says, love you all too. Thank you, sis. Thank you. That means a lot. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Silent Damsel. Ashwin says, happy poop day, all. Well, thanks for that. Gigi says, if you want to know, I kind of cheated on T-Gang, and when it got to my head, I was hurt. I disappointed myself, and I literally hate myself now, and I don't know how to take it back. Well, I don't have the quick answer for that one, Gigi, but as I said earlier, okay, when you make mistakes in life, there's no taking it back. It's done. So all you can do now is make sure that you don't repeat the mistake, apologize to the parties that are involved, and hope for the best. That's it. That's all you can do. But don't hate yourself. People make mistakes all the time, and you're going to make more as you get older. Trust me. No time for hating. Sis CK, thank you so much. Good morning. Stay host traveling to work now. Okay, hey, thank you, sis. Have a safe ride there. How long is your ride now, CK? How long does it take you to get to work now? Are you still there at the boarding house? Are you still closer to work? Cornelius Dotson Goodwillie says, life is long, y'all. So if you can't afford condoms, just use a plastic bag. Is that what happened to you, Cornelius? Probably not. That's why you're here, bugging us. Dragon says, mid-aged gooner. You think I'm mid-aged? Thank you. Thank you for that. Mid-aged. I'll take mid-aged. That's cool. Maybe if I live to be 100, I'm mid-aged right now. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, Dragon. Thank you. And gooner, I think you're projecting right there. Sis CK, thank you. Sign Down says, please like, sub, and share. Guys, thank you. 11 million in the building. We got 26 likes. Trolls, look at that. Trolls, look, 26 likes. Nothing you can do about that. We got support in here, guys. And we got support in here because we are a positive channel. We're not a negative channel. I guarantee you, any of these trolls, if you started your own channel talking the same kind of stuff that you talk, you're not going to get that kind of support. You're going to get laughed off YouTube. But that's why you're here. That's why you're here in this live stream, because you get laughed off in your own live stream. So I get it. But if you're going to be here, besides watching, helping me get more watch hours and pushing me further into the algorithm, just double tap the screen. If you can lift your little tiny little troll hand, lift it up. Oh, I know it's heavy. I know it's heavy. But just double tap that screen with that troll finger. Don't break your phone, but just double tap the screen or hit the like button. Hit the like button. Look, one of them did it. Now we got 26. Guys, even the trolls can redeem themselves. Silent Damsel, thank you. Gigi says, T-Gang read my message and he never responded, so I think he hates me now. Nah, I'm sure he doesn't. But, like I said, all you can do is what you can do, Gigi. Gabriel Zimmern says, trolls are the unhappiest people on the planet. Pretty close. Like I said, I don't understand the mentality that it takes to spend your whole day going into random people's lives and just saying crazy stuff. Like, what do you get? What do you get from that, really? Like, what are you hoping for? What's your biggest hope? Like, you're gonna say, "Oh, your mustache looks like hair," and like, I'm gonna be like, "What? What? My mustache looks like hair? Oh my God, that's so terrible!" Like, do you think people are gonna start crying because of this dumb stuff you're saying? Like, and like I said, it just goes back to like weakness, guys. These people that come on here, they're only repeating the things that were said to them. And it hurt them. It hurt them really, really bad. So whenever a troll comes in here and says something, just remember, that's something that was said to them that hurt them really bad. Like, they literally probably cried. And they thought, I'm going to tell somebody else that, and I'm going to feel bitter about myself. So they come in here and they say that stuff. And they don't get the reaction that they want because, nobody here is that weak. So they just keep going from one to one to one to one to one until they find somebody, I guess. I don't know. It's a very sad life. So I agree, Gabriel. They are pretty much the unhappiest people on the planet. Sis CK, thank you. Liz says, you can't force it, little sis. Give it time. Gigi, exactly. Give it time. You can. Learn from your mistakes, Gigi. That's what wise people do, They learn from their mistakes, and the wisest among us learn from other people's mistakes. So if you have already made a mistake, all you can do is learn from it. If you don't, think about the feeling that you have right now. And guys, this goes for everybody. When you find yourself in a tough position, whether you put yourself there through your own actions or somebody else's actions put you there, you're going through a tough time. A time that as much as you want to like see the end of it, as much as you want to be able to look past it, you can't. You're having trouble. I've been there. That when you find yourself in that position where like there's almost no answer, you just think everything's going to be terrible. Things are going to just continue to be worse. Understand, okay, that this is just another part of life. You've been through bad things before, and you're going to continue to go through bad things until the day you are no longer here. But every time you've gone through something bad, you've been able to make your way past it. And that's how I get through things. I always tell myself, I'm going to get past this because I've gone through things before that I didn't think I was going to get through. And I'm still here. I'm still here, and actually I'm stronger on this side than I was on the other side because I made it through that. So Gigi, remember that. Sign Down says, come along and join the Sisco family. Tap the like button. Give a subscribe and remember to hit that notification button. Good point. All is welcome. Trolls can find the nearest exit. Wah, wah, wah. Sign Down, so thank you. See, let's go ahead and just pin that one right there, guys. Let's go ahead and pin that message. Bam! I'm going to read it again. Come along and join the Sisco family. Tap the like button. Give a subscribe and remember to hit that notification button. All is welcome. Trolls can find the nearest exit. Goodbye, trolls. And suddenly the trolls are no longer here. It's weird, huh? George says, it hurts so bad. Well, this is how you learn. Guys, unfortunately, the way that we learn best is through pain and suffering. I mean, that's true. If something doesn't cause pain or suffering, A lot of times it's not gonna stick in your head. That's why it hurts so much because our mistakes that we make that are especially when they're hurtful to other people, they do hurt. They hurt a lot. And that's to teach us don't do this again. Learn from this. Learn from this mistake. Gabriel Zimmer says, how difficult can it be to just be normal? Like the live stream, if you like the content, maybe even subscribe. Geez, Gabriel, it's that simple. It's that simple. If you don't like it, just scroll. Scroll. Keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. I do it all the time. Just keep scrolling. I see some weird stuff, and I know you guys see it too. Weird stuff. I'm like, what the hell is this? Scroll. Scroll. I hear people saying stuff I don't agree with. Scroll. You know what? There's another thing you can do. There's like, I think it's up in the right-hand corner. There's 3 dots up there. Click on that, and then it'll bring up like different options. And one of them says, don't show this, don't recommend this channel again. Click that. If you don't like my face, if you don't like my mustache, my soul patch, my glasses, my hat, my pictures, my voice, whatever, click that. Don't come back. Thank you. Gabriel, you're on to something. Tita Marie in the building. She says, hello. Hello, Tita Marie. How are you? Good afternoon. Actually, good evening. Good evening to you. Miss Jenner says, damsel 100. Yes, absolutely. See, that's our pinned comment right there. That's going to stay there. Person M3G says, hello. Hello, Clarice. It is a pleasure to see you again, person. Tita Marie says, great advice, go ahead, Sisco. Sis, you know what? Someday, Tita Marie, when you get to be my age, when you're old like me, Tita Marie, you're going to understand that all this stuff that I'm telling you is stuff that I've just had to learn the hard way. And that's why it's good advice, because it comes from that place where I've been in my life. Down here, I've had to pull myself out. And luckily, sometimes I had somebody help pull me out. But I've always made it out. And I'm still here, sis. So, yeah, it is. You'll get to be my age one day, Tita Marie, and you will understand. I'm sure of it. Dragon says, what's happening? I don't understand. Well, I'm going to repeat it. Just wait till the end of the live stream. I'm going to repeat everything all over again. Sign down says, generous. Gigi says, I understand. Georgia, trust me. There's going to be worse things that happen in life. This is by far not even close. I don't say that to be negative. I'm just telling you the truth. You're going to face a lot more worse things down the line. Dragon says, if a guy goes back to cheater, he not a man. Well, I can't say that. I won't say that. Everybody has their path. Everybody has a choice. I will say this. If you are going to go back to some situation that was not right for you at one time, you better make sure that whatever was causing that not rightness is corrected. And sometimes you will never really know. So it's a gamble, but that's life. Dragon, I mean, to each their own. That's all I can say. Person says, it's me, Brother Don. I couldn't think of a new name, and my PFP is my IRL bird. Okay, person M3. Brother Don, you've gone through more names. I don't think there's any more names left for you. I think the only name that you haven't had is Sisco. Maybe you should call yourself Sisco from now on. Gigi says, you are like a therapist, Sisco. No, I'm not a therapist. Far from a therapist. All I'm saying is the stuff that I've learned in my life, things that have been told to me, people that have given me advice. I've retained the stuff that has helped me. And that's how it is. As you go through life, you're going to have ups and downs. And Blizzard in his theme song for his channel, one of the things that I always remember it is he says he learned more from his mistakes. He's learned more from his failures. And that's how you learn, guys. You don't learn from winning all the time. What if you won? There's nothing for you to learn. You did what you're supposed to do. It's when you fail, that's when you learn. Or at least that's when the opportunity to learn happens. You don't always learn. People don't always learn when they fail. Because if they did, we'd have a lot smarter people in the world. People have an opportunity to learn when they fail. And so for me, yeah, I have failed in my life many times, and that's how I've learned. And I just remember, all these times that I failed, what did I need to do to get myself out of that? What do I need to do to keep myself from being in that situation again? As you get older, you'll see. You and Tita Marie, when you guys get older, you guys will understand. Gabriel Zimmer says, so what's the topic here, my friend? The topic is positivity. Positivity and how we can spread more positivity to people. I'm one of those people that I think I'm a positive person. I wasn't always a positive person. And I'm not going to say I'm always a positive person right now. But I'm in general, I think I'm a very positive person. I have a positive outlook towards things. And that's come through, like I said, going through a lot of things in my life, and I've always made it through. So I have to have a positive outlook. But positivity, how we can spread positivity, not only on YouTube, but in the world in general. YouTube is where we're at right now. We're all in here right now, talking right now. And, spreading positivity here to me is my main concern right now, because you guys are all here. Like Blizzard says, support positive channels. This is a positive channel. We don't, I'm not here to talk trash about people. Now, when trolls come in, they're fair game. They're asking to be talked about. So welcome, trolls. And my way of dealing with that, I think it is positive, because hopefully it teaches them that coming into a random person's stream, expecting them to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that, or, instantly hiding them or getting rid of them. No, man, I don't even trip like that. I will focus on what you're saying and turn it around back on you. And I know I won, because the trolls will try to say something real crazy, like, oh, I got to pull out my bazooka now. That's how I know I got them. When they come with something that's even more up here, I got them. And then we can hide them. So it's positive. So the topic is positivity, Gabriel. That's always our topic in here. Tita Marie says, my young friend, Tita Marie says, here's my advice. Now listen up, guys. If you love someone, let them go. If they come back, that means no one else liked them. Let them go again. Those are words to live by. Words to live by. And I've let many go. Many. Not too many, Miss Generous. Not too many. Just a couple. Miss Generous. Not a lot. But yes, if you let them go, if they come back, nobody wanted them. Why would you want them? Let them go. Let them go. Good advice, Tita Marie. T-Gang says, what I missed? Not a dang thing, T-Gang. How you doing? How's your day going, T-Gang? Person says, Sisco fan. Thank you, person. Brother Don. He says, I might have to go soon. I need to charge my phone. Yeah, charge your phone. Yeah, I don't want your phone dying. But thank you, Brother Don, for showing up. Much appreciated. Gigi says, yes, that's true, but it still hurt me. And now I feel like giving up in life because of my mistakes. That is why I can't never keep relationship, because I do stupid S. When are you going to learn? You just got to learn. You already know. Obviously, you can see the habits. You can see the pattern. Now you have to put action into place. That's all it takes. Brother Don says, positivity. Yeah, absolutely. Football Edits in the building, says Sisco, I'm back. What's going on, Football Edits? You're back home? You make it back home safely? Gabriel Zimmer says, positivity sounds about right. When one gets to be almost 50 like myself, you get to realize that life's beautiful and that the most valuable resource is time. Absolutely. Time is absolutely your most valuable resource, guys. And that's why they always say, youth is wasted on the young. Because if all us 50 plus people could go back in time and be like 20 again with the knowledge that we have now, I'm not saying our lives will be perfect, but I believe that our lives would probably be, most of us, because some people never learn, but most of us could go back with the knowledge that we have now, being 20 years old, we can make our lives so much better. And not only our lives, but the lives of people around us, people that we hurt, people that we did stupid mistakes to. Those things wouldn't happen again because we know better now. So I absolutely believe that time is our most valuable asset. Absolutely. Chronic Trigger says, when I troll, I just leave right after. Just sending it out is enough for me. Well, good. Because see, to me, that's even the weakest right there. Because you got to do a drive-by trolling. Like you're too sad and pathetic to even see the remnants of what even happened because you're worried about the clapback. Chronic Triggers, man, you shouldn't have said that. That's weak. That's hella weak. I'd rather have a troll that sticks around. At least you got some heart. Luz Minda says, Luz says, like done, Cisco, good evening. Says, Luz, how are you? We're just in here talking about the trolls and positivity. That's it. Trolls and positivity. That's what we're talking about, guys. Smiles and cries. Smiles and cries, trolls and positivity. That's what we're talking about, Sis Luz. Thank you for the hearts. Gigi says, no, I don't know what to do in life. You know what you do? When you don't know what to do, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Gigi, go get some rest. Get some sleep. Tita Marie says, I got a clap from Idol Kuya Cisco. You got many claps, sis. Many, 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 many claps. That was great advice. That was great advice. Come on, guys. If you didn't hear that, Rewind and you better listen to it again. That was great advice. Football Edit says, I made it home safely. Good. I hope you got lots of pictures. I know you did lots of videos. I know you did that. Says Luz, thank you. Hugh Fam, thank you. Football Edit says, when I came home, I made a new candy named Pop. What is it made out of? A new candy? Yeah, what is that made of? Says Lewis says, Hugh, make a little shout out. Gabriel Zimmer says, totally right. You're making a lot of sense, my friend. It's just common sense, bro. It's just common sense. You live long enough, we all figure it out. Says Lewis says, Glenda, make a little shout out. Hugh Fam says, yes, manifesting, Sir Sisco. Yes, guys. And that's the thing. You know, nothing positive happens in your life just because you're sitting there and, you know, you might get lucky once in a while and something will happen for you, but damn near nothing happens positive in your life if you don't get up and act on it. You have to act on things. You have to go out there and you have to make decisions and you have to act on it. And as you get older, you get better at making decisions. Those decisions start to be, you know, they start to multiply. The good decisions will multiply. Bad decisions will multiply too. So that's why it's important, like I said, to learn from your mistakes. So yeah, manifesting, guys, all that is just putting your thoughts into action. That's all that is. Person says, Brother Don says, Georgia Sheets, if you don't know what to do, try doing the stuff you always want to do or what you wanted. There's still a chance. Now, I can't say S because I'm not even 13. Okay, well, hey, he's trying to get some advice, guys. You know what? You could be any age and learn from your mistakes. Just because somebody's young doesn't mean they don't have some good advice to give. So that's good advice. Chronic Trigger says, why you do that voice? I sound way more whimsical than you made me sound. I don't know about that. If you're a troll that does drive-by trolling, I imagine that's how your voice sounds, because you just can't take another hit. I gotta drop this trollism and get. That's what it sounds like. Sis Luz gives the hearts, thank you, says Music Vlog in Nature. Thank you, thank you. Gigi says, thanks, Person M3G. Person M3G says, no problemo. Uh-oh, there's a deleted message. Should I read it? Oh, like this guy right here, guys. This person, Kyle. Again, remember what I said about they say stuff that they think it's going to shock you because it shocked them. When they heard this, like, oh my God, I can't believe somebody said that. I can't wait to go tell somebody else. That's what this Kyle 1992 is saying. And if he's born in 1992, so how old are you? You're 34 years old. 34 years old, guys. This guy, Kyle, 1992, is 34 years old, trolling. That is so sad, guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and he got timed out, too. That is the low point for you as a troll. You show your age, 34 years old enough to know better. Have some things going in your life. You should have some things going for yourself, but you're in here trolling, and then you got timed out. Damn, that's sad. That's rock bottom, guys. Gigi says, wait, Person, are you younger than 13? Person says, yeah. Here's another deleted message. Should I look at it? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here's another one, guys. They hear this stuff and they think, oh, this will get them. Ain't going to get us, guys. Gigi says, dang. My brother BIY says, hello, Sisco and crew. BIY. The trolls, man. It's just sad, bro. That's all I'm going to say. It's just sad. How you doing, BIY? Give us, please, bless us with a joke. Please, but we need a joke in here. Gabriel Zimmer says, gotta go now. It's almost 2 a.m. over here in Europe. It was good talking to you, my friend. I'm liking your live stream and definitely checking out your channel. God bless. Say, Gabriel, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. That's all we're asking for. People just to come in, give us a chance, hear us out. If you don't like it, scroll on. No harm, no foul. But if you do like it, drop us a like. Check out our channel. And if we're your vibe, just hit subscribe. That's all it takes. Gabriel, guys, this is a perfect example of how easy it is to be just a decent human being. You don't have to come here and say anything. Just swipe on. But if you like what's going on, come and say, hey, cool, thank you. That is exactly what we're talking about when we say support positive YouTube, guys. This is it right here. That's it. Thank you, Gabriel. Appreciate you. I hope you subscribe, man. Thank you. Come back. Kyle got timed out. Kyle 1992 got timed out. 34 years old getting timed out. Colleen Reyes says, hello, morning, all and hosty. Is that Sis Ogon right there? I don't know. Maybe. No. She's Colleen, but she's a different Colleen. Sis CK's laughing. What are you laughing for, Sis CK? Football Head says, it's a red candy that looks like this, okay? but the middle is a cube and red. How did you make this candy, Football Edits, and why did you make it? What sparked the idea to make this candy? Was it something you've seen in Goatland? That's all I want to know. Says CK, thank you. Colleen says, host, I'm Ogan Ninja. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Says Ogan, how are you? Good morning, sis. Hopefully all is good for you. It's a different spelling on Colleen, but okay. I knew. I had a feeling. Uh-oh, she's going to. Sis CK says, I'm in the bus now. Okay, sis, be safe. Ride safely, sis. Please be safe going to work. Brother Don says, I learned from my stuff. I did stuff I regret a lot. Yeah, same. That's all we can do. Football Edit says, you choose the new flavor. I will do now. I will say ube. Can you do ube? Signing Down says, let's see if we can get Sisco 50 likes. Yeah, guys, we got 35 likes, 10 million in building. Thank you, guys. If you haven't already, if you're new to the stream, if you just came in, please double tap your screen. Give us a like. Just tap the screen, give us a like. If whatever I have to say or you don't like what I'm doing or my mustache throws you off or whatever, take your like back. That's fine. Take your like back. But just give us the like. Give us the like first. Hang out for a little bit. See if we grow on you, guys. You know, it's not just me here. It's our community also. You know, our community is a part of this channel just as much as I'm a part of this channel, just as much as Miss Generous is a part of the channel. Our community is a part of this channel. If you like me, Miss Generous, and our community, stick around, subscribe. Like Silent Down says, hit that notification button so you are here for all of our videos, all of our shorts, all of our live streams, and we appreciate it. Thank you. If we can get to 50, that would be amazing, guys. What time is it? Okay, 3:37. We're good. Gigi says, I'm about to be 14 and I've made so many mistakes in my life. Gigi, trust me, there are people that have made way more mistakes than you. Trust me. Please believe. I'm probably one of them. Says CK, thank you. Says Ogan says, DJ Sisco. How are you guys? DJ Sisco in the building. I don't know if I can do it today. My voice is kind of crackly today. I think it's because I didn't eat breakfast. So I had to go. I have a doctor's appointment next week. And you have to go in and get lab work done, right? So that you go in and, you know, they got to give you a shot. Not a shot, but they got to draw blood. So I had to do lab work where you can't eat for 12 hours. So I couldn't eat for 12 hours. My lab work was done at 9:30 this morning. So from 9:30 last night, I couldn't eat. So I went, did the lab work, didn't eat. And then me, because I haven't done like my Uber and my DoorDash stuff in a while, I went out and started doing Uber and DoorDash. I didn't eat until, let's see, Miss Generous met me for lunch too. It was afternoon time. So I didn't eat for like 40 hours or something like that. So I don't know, maybe that's why my voice is funky, guys. But I can't do DJ Sisco today, sis. It'll come out crazy. Sisco guy says, here, long host, thank you, sis. I think this. I can't even do it, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Here, hold on. Let me drink a little water. My throat feels kind of tight. It's not gonna work. I think that's, thank you. Thank you for the like. Thank you, sis. Silent Down says, hey, BIY. Says CK, thank you. BIY says, hi, Silent Downzo. Brother Don says, everyone, I'm gone now. I'm gonna get rest and hopefully get no nightmares. Brother Don, as always, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Even with the name changes, keep it going. Keep it going, player. Football that says, I saw that Gabriel said 2 a.m. in Europe, but it's 12:30, 1 o'clock. Maybe he's in a different part. Maybe he's in far Eastern Europe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought of that too. And I'm like, that seems later than it should be, but maybe he's far Eastern Europe. Gigi says, hi, BIY. BIY says, hi, Georgia Sheets. BIY, let me ask you a question. Georgia here, she's having a little bit of trouble. She made a mistake. She feels really bad about it. BIY, do you have any advice in your life? I know there's only been a few. Guys, BIY is the kind of guy, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. But I know he's made one or two. BIY, do you have any advice for a young lady who's made a mistake? What would your advice be, BIY? It says, Ogang, thank you. Football says, I made the candy because of financial reasons and it will be sold for $1.70. Wow. Oh, you're gonna be rich here pretty soon, probably. How does it taste, though? Are you the only one that likes it, or is like other people telling you it's good candy? And where are you getting the candy from, Football Edits? I need to know these things. Sis Hogan says, ha 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 ha. What is this? I can do ube. It's ube, ube, ube. I would be surprised if you have ube where you're at, football edits. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Sisco, thank you. Chip the Gent says, "What's up, man? Just chilling right here, chilling with my people right here. We got 12 men in the building. We got 37 likes. It's a beautiful day outside. I woke up this morning. I got to eat lunch with my wife today. My daughter sent me some pictures of my grandson. It's a great day. It's a great day. What can I say? How you doing, Chip the Gent? For what it says, I didn't find what ube is, but I can do exotic. Yeah, so look it up. For what it's ube, ube, ube. Yeah, look that up. It's delicious. Yeah, that's like I wouldn't call it an exotic fruit. If you're outside of the Philippines, maybe it's exotic to you, but it's pretty normal there. I mean, it's delicious. It's amazing. BIY says, I remember fasting for blood work. Yeah, excuse me. Fasting is usually not a problem for me. Like if I know it's like for blood work or whatever, it's not usually a problem. And I didn't have a problem, doing it last night. But for whatever reason, it just carried on. Like I wasn't even hungry. I didn't get hungry until like afternoon. So yeah, I don't know. It was weird. So I think I ate dinner last night probably, or the last I ate last night was maybe like 6:30, something like that. I can't remember. Miss Jenners, if you remember, tell me. But I think it was like 6:30. So what is that? Yeah, that's like 18 hours, 18, 20 hours, something like that. Where we at here? Gigi says, yo, it's 6:40 p.m. in Georgia. Is it still storming there, Gigi? Mr. Producer says, much love from Guam, brother. Oh, shout out Guam. Let's go. Mr. Producer GU, let's go. Shout out to Guam. Thank you. We don't get a lot of people from Guam in here, man. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. BIY says, each mistake is an opportunity to learn a valuable lesson. Guys, come on. BIY is co-signing what I said earlier. He wasn't here earlier. I literally said the same thing. And there's a reason why, guys. There's a reason why I said it, BIY said it, because it's the truth, guys. Every time you make a mistake, it is a chance to learn. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're going to keep making those mistakes. Learning doesn't happen all by itself. You have to consciously be aware of what you're trying to do in your life. And if you see things in your life that you don't like, whether it's you doing it or other people doing it, you got to take action. And if it's you doing it, the best thing that you can do is learn from it. What did I do, or how did I get myself in this situation? Why did I make this action that I took, this mistake that I made? Why did I do it? Take time. It's your life. It's your life. Take your life seriously. It's one thing that I know I didn't do when I was young. I didn't take my life seriously. It takes time, and it takes going through things. It takes you learning how to, appreciate life and appreciate the people around you for you to start taking yourself seriously. And again, it's something that a lot of people don't learn until they become adults, way into adulthood. Some people never learn it. But once you figure out like, hey, this is my life and I can actually do things to make my life better. I can actually learn from my mistakes. I can, grow from these things instead of, shrinking down into a hole. That's when your life becomes better. Again, I'm not a therapist, guys, but this is just common sense. BIY knows it. I know it. I'm sure all of you know it too. Let's see. Gigi says, I never had ube. All I know is it's purple. Yeah, it's like a purple color. Yeah, it's delicious. Football, it says, found ube. I know I can do that. I'll just gonna buy one so I know how it tastes. Yeah, ube, ube. Gigi says, not much. What do you mean, not much? But yeah, ube is delicious. It is really good. And they're putting like almost in everything nowadays. Almost everything. The ube ice cream is probably my favorite. Like for like Halo Halo, that's probably one of my favorites. But guys, we got 11 million in the building, 37 likes. Thank you guys for sticking around, for hanging out. It's Monday here in the US. Had a long weekend, a good weekend with my wife. It's been me trying to get back on track, went to Vegas with my son, was a week and a half ago now. We were there for like 5 days. Last week it was just kind of an odd week. I'm finding as I'm getting older, some of you older people might be able to what do you call it? To feel what I'm saying when I'm about to tell you. I'm finding as I get older, I'm becoming more of a creature of habit. I like consistency. I like things to be in a certain order or a certain way, because I found in my life that this is how I like things. And so I find when my routine gets thrown off, it's difficult to get back onto that routine. The longer I'm away from it, the harder it is to get back on that routine. And I love being on my routine. So, yeah, I think today is the first day I felt like, okay, I'm back on my routine now. So it's been an interesting couple weeks for me. Uh, okay, I see what you're saying. Not much. It's not storming as bad now. Okay, well, that's good. See, the storm's clearing up. This is how life goes. You get beautiful days and you get stormy days. The same as your life. You got good days, you got bad days. Every single time, whether it's a good day or a bad day, you're always going to get through it. You're always going to have another day until you have no more days left. So take advantage of the days you have, is all I'm saying. Football that says, I can say how to do it later. I got to go to a 23.5 shop. It's really close, and I saw a brown thing last time. I think it's Ube. See you. Okay, football is take it easy. Go become the next Willy Wonka. Go become the next Willy Wonka, I hope. Willy Wonka didn't have Ube, but if you have it, you could surpass him. Alps cool, thank you. Good morning. Says like done bohos. Good morning. Thank you, sis. How are you? Georgia Shee says football edits is purple, not brown. Yeah, it is purple. It's not brown. Alps cool says magandang umaga dito sa Pinas. Yes, good morning. Afternoon here, sis. Afternoon. It is 3:48 p.m. here, sis. 3:48 p.m. in the afternoon here in California. So yeah, it's gonna be evening time here in a couple hours. But how are you, sis? Good to see you. Football that says the outside is brown. No, ube should be purple, like a purplish color. Chill lo-fi vibes is giving the salute. Chill lo-fi vibes salute to you. Where you from, chill lo-fi vibes? But yeah, guys, getting back on a routine, and again, since I've been retired, I retired in December. I'm starting to really figure out that, yeah, a routine, you have to have it. And my mentors, my friends that retired before me, they told me you gotta have a routine. You gotta have things to keep you busy. And so that's what I've been trying to do. But definitely, my routine, I'm still working on. I'm still getting it fine tuned where I want it. But like I said, today started off good. Just that damn lab work I had to go do. Football that says, okay, see you. Yeah, UBE. Go to grocery stores, go to specialty stores, see if they have it. That would be what I would do. Yeah, why says, do you sometimes feel the need for a mental reset, Cisco? I feel like throughout my life I have needed mental resets at various times for various reasons. And I'll say that, as I've gotten older, again, I'm starting to recognize the signs of when I'm needing a mental reset earlier. I'm not getting to the point where I need the mental reset. I'm seeing it coming in the distance now. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, most definitely need a mental reset sometimes. And, and it comes in many forms. Sometimes a mental reset is simply just going to bed. Like I was telling Gigi earlier, go to bed, go to sleep. I don't know how many times the problems that I'm trying to figure out or deal with have, they've been huge in my mind, but then I go to sleep and I wake up and they're not so huge. It's like I realize, okay, I was stressed, I was going through, the realization of this problem that I have, and it seemed enormous. But now that I've gotten some sleep, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And it gives me a place to like get to the point where I can figure it out. It could be, just keeping things at arm's distance. That's a mental reset. Even with YouTube, there's been times where I've needed to take a reset from YouTube. Like I'm just overwhelming myself, especially with supporting people, trying to support other people, trying to keep up with, all these people that I care about. I actually care about all of these people and I want to support them. I want to see their channels grow. And I want them to know that I'm here to support them. But when you have too many people to support, you can't be everywhere at once. And so sometimes I had to like, okay, and I'll tell people, hey, look, I'm gonna be away from YouTube for a minute because I need a mental reset. So yeah, definitely I find that I need mental resets. All right, football edits, take it easy, go easy. Chill Lo-Fi Vibe says, from the positive manosphere. Oh, nice, nice. Are you one of Blizzard's people? Did you come from Blizzard's channel? Because that's the positive manosphere. That's positive manosphere headquarters right there. Alps says, okay, lang po ho, salam po. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. Salamat. Appreciate you coming here. Thank you. Chill Lo-Fi Vibes says, BIY. BIY says, hi, Chill Lo-Fi Vibes. BIY says, those recordings I listen to really help with mental resets. That's the brain entrainment, I think is what you're talking about, right? Am I saying it right? The brain entrainment? Gigi says, BIY, that's me. I will need mental reset, so I will zone out, go to sleep, and sit with my knees to my chest, taking calming breaths. Yeah, there you go. So you know what I'm talking about, Gigi. Go get some rest. Go get some rest. And that is definitely one way to reset, for sure. Sis Margie in the building. She says, hello, sir. Good afternoon, Mrs. Margie. How are you? Good to see you. How have you been? Says like 40. Whoa, we got 40 likes, guys. 14 million in the building. And I'm going to take this second real quick to not only say thank you, Sis Margie, for like 40, but the 16 million that are in here right now. If you just came in, if you're just tuning in to the smooth, subtle sounds of DJ Sis, I'm not really a DJ, y'all, but the smooth, the smooth, subtle sounds of DJ Sisco, please double tap your screen. Please tap that like button. I can't do the voice no more, guys. I'm sorry. My voice is killing me. But I'm serious when I say double tap screen, tap that like button. If you don't like what you see, give us a couple minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes at most. If you don't like what you see, take your like back. Take your like back. No harm, no foul. We will give you a refund of your like if you like. No problem. But just double tap it now. Stick around, see what you think. And if you like what you see, maybe check out our channel. Go to our homepage. See what we have there. We have videos, we have shorts, we have past live streams. We post stuff from time to time. So please check it out. And if we're your vibe, please subscribe. 18 million in the building. We got 41 likes now. So just double tap that screen. You can always take it back if you want to. It's no problem. BIY says, yeah, that brainwave entrainment. There you go, brainwave entrainment. And that's with the headphones. Did you say you got the bone conducting headphones, or you were working on getting those? I know we were talking about that. Alps Ku says, Kinig lang ako dito host. Thank you, sis. Thank you. BIY says, dreaming again has been very nice. Really? You know what I found too? That, and I don't know, because I've heard different things. I don't know if I don't dream as much now, or I just don't remember the dreams. Because somebody told me that. They go, no, you always dream. You're always having dreams. It's just that some dreams you're just not going to remember, or you won't remember dreaming. But there's times during your sleep where you're dreaming. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know I don't dream as often as I used to. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Gigi says, I have autism, so sometimes I will have mental breakdowns, so my resets really help with that. Well, I got news for you, Gigi. Everybody has mental breakdowns, okay? Everybody does, not just people with autism, okay? People with autism have their own certain challenges that they face, there's no doubt, but I want you to understand that everybody has mental breakdowns, okay? And we all need time to reset, And like I said, the best way to do it, the easiest way to do it is to just go to sleep, get some rest, and when you wake up, I guarantee you're going to feel somewhat better on the other side of it, because your body will have cleared out all the toxins. Your brain will clear out all those toxins in your mind, and you'll be more at peace. You'll be a little bit clearer thinking. So think of that. Think about that. Hagio Channel says, hello, Kapsat. Hello, Kapsat. Hagio Channel, thank you. Good morning. It says, Margie, how are you? It says, Margie, how have you been? What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. BIY says, yes, I got some bone conduction headphones. I really like them. And you said, and they weren't expensive either too, right? You said they were like $50. I'll have to look into that. Me and my buddy were talking, because I was telling my buddy about what you were talking about with the brainwave entrainment, and he was kind of familiar with that. My technology consigliere, I've spoken of him before. He's been in here before. The guy, his name's E-Guest. He needs to get punched in the mouth every once in a while, but when he's not getting punched in the mouth, he's a cool guy. But he was familiar with the bone conduction headphones. He was thinking about getting some himself, I believe. Says Macy, good morning. How are you? Says Marty says 15 million shout out. We got 15 million in the building, guys. We're up to 42 likes, guys. If we can get to 50 likes, that just pushes us off into the stratosphere, guys. Hopefully we can get to 15 or 50. I mean, Sis May says, like done. Thank you, sis. Thank you. We're getting there, guys. 16 million in the building. Says Macy, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. BLY says, I track my sleep with a smartwatch. Yep, I got one here. Since I've been listening to the recordings, REM sleep has returned. It's been years. Really? Interesting. See, yeah, I know with my sleep, I feel like I usually don't have a problem getting to sleep. Some days I do. Sometimes I have trouble getting to sleep, but not often. Um, but I do kind of feel like I wonder if my REM sleep is as good as it's been in the past, because usually I'll wake up and I'm not feeling quite as refreshed as I remember feeling, a couple years ago, say. So I might have to look into some of this, BIY. Hagio Channel says, double top done. Thank you, sis. Thank you for that. We're up to 43, guys. Hagio Channel, thank you so much. Says Musty, thank you. Outer Scope Records says, thanks again for modding me. That's what we do here. If people have a good vibe to them, that's what we do here. We just want positive people. We just want people who are going to come in here and just have a good time. People that are going to support our channel and support the other channels that are in here. That's all we're asking for. Outer Scope Records, thank you. This is so cool. Oh, hey, it's the least I can do. Thank you. Thank you for being cool. BLY says, yeah, the bone conduction headphones, I got a pair for about 50 Canadian dollars. So yeah, that's roughly 50 American dollars, right? I think it's a little bit, because Canadian dollars is like, what is it, $1.17? $1.17 to an American dollar or something like that? I don't know the lingo, sorry. Silent Damsel says, nearly 12 a.m. here. I need to get some sleep. Good night, Sisco. Sis, have a good night. And as I was saying earlier, get some sleep. It might be hard, but get some rest. You will feel better after you get some rest. And please, just hug your family, tell everyone you love them, and we'll be thinking about you, and just give everything you can to your family. Remember the good memories you have with your friend, and just be there to support. All right, sis. Thank you so much. Get good rest, please do. Filipina Lane, thank you. How are you? Good morning. Sis Ogong, thank you. She's got the happy faces. Thank you. Hagio Channel, thank you for the hearts. BIY says the self-mastery set of recordings are the ones I've been listening to regularly. That set is $15 a month. Like $15 a month? Ms. Jenner says 50 Canadian dollars is 35.40 USD. Okay, yeah. So it's like, yeah, I want to say, yeah, it's like $1.17, $1.20 or something like that. 50 Canadian dollars is 35 USD. Okay. Yeah. So what is it like? So what is $1 US to $1 Canadian dollar? What is the conversion rate? So like in Philippines, I think it's like 61 pesos is a dollar. How many Canadian dollars is $1? Yeah, $15 a month. Okay. Because I think you either told me about a channel or you sent me a video. I can't remember, but I checked that out, and it was the guy. He's an older guy, and it was like he was comparing these two different. It was like musical tones, and so you listen to one and then you listen to the other one. It was interesting. It was kind of interesting. Miss Jenner says $1 Canadian dollar is 71 USD. Okay, there we go. Tita Marie says another Canadian. Tita Marie says 65 cents USD equals $1 Canadian dollar. Okay, so there's both ways to look at it right there. $1 Canadian dollar equals 71 cents, or wait. No, that's okay. Wait, you guys are saying two different things there. 65 cents USD. So you guys are looking at different conversion channels or something. One says 65, one says 71. Which one is it, guys? BIY says 1 USD equals $1.41. Okay, that's what I was saying. So in my mind, all right, 1 USD equals $1.41 Canadian. What is going on, Canada? Is it those damn tariffs? I know it's the tariffs, man. I don't want to get political, but we're hoping, all of us here in America, Not all of us who have a brain and who have a heart, we're hoping that it ends soon. We love you, Canada. We love you, Canada. Please be strong. Stay with us. Don't leave us. Uh, BLY says, I use xe.com for quick conversions. Ah, okay. I can't remember. I have like an app. I can't remember what the name of it is, but that's the one I use. Tita Marie says, our money isn't worth much. Well, your dignity is though, sis. And that's one thing Canada has not lost is their dignity. I can't say the same for America. Cannot. Sorry. Blizzard says, chill lo-fi is my burner. Wait, what? Chill lo-fi is my man. I thought we had another one in. Man, I thought we brought another positive manosphere person up in here, Blizzard. It was a damn burner. Bro. You play with my emotions, bro. It's principalities involved in this. You can't be doing that to me, bro. I thought we had another one in here. Drum King 1970 says, what are you channel goals this year? Channel goals this year. Number one goal this year is to go to the Philippines in December and help as many kids as we can at a school that we're going to be visiting in December. That is our number one goal. And I'm glad you brought that up, Drum King, because that leads to my next segue. So, guys, again, as I said earlier, our channel is about positivity. As many of you in here are about positivity. And that is why you are here, because we all have that in common. We want to see positivity on YouTube. We want to see positivity in the world in general. So our goal this year is to make sure that we spread positivity, we spread love, not only here on YouTube, but in the real world also. So guys, when you leave here, when you leave this live stream, go spread positivity and love everywhere else that you can, okay? If you do that, I promise I'll do that. And if more and more of us do that, and if we stay consistent with it, we're gonna make our immediate area that we live in a better place, little by little, guys, little by little. So that's goal number one. Goal number two, like I said, is to get out to the Philippines in December and make sure that we're helping out a school of students as much as we can. So that's our goal. That is our channel goals this year. Drum King, does that answer your question? Tita Marie says, we're taxed to death here. But here, now listen, taxes, guys, are not the problem. Taxes are fine. You could be taxed 80, 90%. That's fine. It's what they do with your taxes that is the problem. So here in the United States, and I'm not going to get too deep into this, y'all, but there was a time, some say the best time for us economically was when the what do you call it? The tax rate on average was like 80%. Okay, so they were taking hella taxes from people, but they were using it for purposes that were necessary, and they were doing it in a way that was, proper. Okay, nowadays we have way less. We're taxed way less here in the United States, but they take the money and they do just dumb stuff with it. So taxes aren't the problem, guys. Taxes are not your enemy. It's how the taxes are getting spent that is the problem. And I guarantee you, I don't even have to look it up. I guarantee you, in Canada, you guys are using your taxes more beneficially for your citizens than we are here in this country. I guarantee you, it is a fact. I won't even look it up. You all can look it up. Says Old Gong's laughing. Why, sis? Why? What did I do this time? BLY says, for comparison, I use the price of a dozen eggs to compare cost of living in various places. That is a good way to do it because damn near everybody uses eggs or milk. Milk might be another way. Save me, Kuya Sisco. Sis, I'll save you. Stay in Canada. Don't come to the U.S. Stay in Canada. If you can hear my voice, people, don't come to the U.S. Stay where you are. You're better there. No, look, I love the United States, guys, okay? In the sense that I love the people of the United States, even the ones that are trash. I got love for them too, because we're all just trying to do the best we can, right? But the problem with the U.S. right now is we're very confused. We're going through some stuff, and like I told Gigi before, if you learn from your mistakes, your life gets better. We're not learning from our mistakes in this country. We keep repeating the same stupid mistakes over and over and over again. And unfortunately for the rest of the world, the United States has been, arguably the most powerful nation on the earth. So when we're going through drama, it pulls everybody else into the drama with us. And that can't continue to happen. It can't. The world's too small of a place right now. So I am hoping that we will collectively come to our senses in this country and something big will happen to make change that is permanent. And we won't be going through this stupidity anymore. But until that happens, please don't give up on us. Please don't give up on us, guys. Tita Marie, stay in Canada. Juvenile Metal says, sup, Unc, stay still. I'm about to finish. Well, I'm not going to stay still. You can finish, but you probably can't. I don't know. Let us know how it works out. Tita Marie says, hi, BIY. BIY says, hi, Tita Marie. Blizzard says, my number one goal this year is to make it to next year. That's a goal every year, bro. Come on. Blizzard, give us a better goal. What is your goal for this year? What is your biggest goal for this year, Blizzard? I can think of one, but I want to know what you think. Tita Marie says, hello, Blizzard. Helps Q with the hearts. Thank you, sis. Blizzard says, Tita Marie, hello. Football Edit says, guess who's back? Football Edits, did you find the Ubi already? Football Edits. Blizzard process Football Edits. Tita Marie says, we have carbon tax on gas and food. We are just surviving, not thriving. We give billions to the Ukraine war every year. Well, and again, how the tax money gets spent, it matters. That is the biggest thing. The war in Ukraine, it's important. It is very important. And I think that Ukraine deserves our support. They should have our support. However, the way that we're supporting them, is that the best we can do? I don't know. I'm not there to make those decisions, but all I can say is that voting matters, guys. Who you vote into office matters. If you don't like the way things are going in your country, you got to do a better job of voting. And if there's a bunch of trash people that are voting in your country and getting the way that they want it to be, you got to figure something out. You got to turn around. Like Blizzard says all the time, hey, you gotta get the people where you want them to be. You can't just assume that everybody wants what you want. You have to talk with people. You have to dialogue with people. You have to have common ground. And unfortunately, again, here in the U.S., we're not finding that here. So it's a tough time. It's a tough time everywhere. Football Edit says, hi, Blizzard. Gigi says, I feel like, Gigi, you can't be saying stuff like that here. Come on now, for real. Now, look, anything that you're going through, you've already heard multiple people say it here, you're going to get through it. You're going to be fine, okay? But if you really feel that way, then you need to go talk to your parents. You need to go talk to somebody that you trust. You need to go talk to anyone that you trust that can help you out. You need to go talk to them, okay? Because you're not the only person that's felt like that. Trust me, you're not, okay? But when you feel like that, if you're feeling like that, you need to go and get some help. You need to go talk to somebody that can help you out. So please do that, Gigi. 100% do that. Football Edit says, wait 5 seconds. We can't wait. We're rolling. Says Lilibeth, says, blessed day, host. Thank you. Says Lilibeth, good morning. And she's throwing all the custom emojis out there. Look at her. She got Sisco and Jen. She's got Sisco. She's got Jen. She's got Sisco and Jen, Sisco International. She's throwing the hearts out there. Says Lilibeth, thank you. Says Lilibeth is a real one, guys. That was cool. Thank you for the hearts. Says Lilibeth, still throwing them out. She's still throwing them all out there. Football Edit says, pop, purple candy, vanilla ingredients, 2 something. I can't read all that. Granulated sugar, water, tablespoon light corn syrup, going somewhere. Okay, that's what you're making right there? Okay, yeah, that sounds like basic candy. And if you just throw a little ube in there, you'll make bank. Football Edits, vanilla extract. Right. Says Luz, thank you for the hearts. Good morning, sis. How are you? Blizzard says, honestly, to finish 50% of my coursework before the end of the year. That's what I was thinking. Getting your school stuff done as much as possible. Yeah, man. And what trips do you have planned for the rest of this year? I think there's 2 of them that I can think of that you were talking about. Sis Lou says, have a great night, Sisco. Thank you, sis. Have a great day. It is going to be a good night. So, sis, I told my wife, I had lunch with her today. We went and met at a Mexican restaurant. Now, guys, check this out. I had menudo for lunch. It's not like the Philippines menudo. Philippines menudo is more like a stew. Mexican menudo is more like a soup, and it has like tripe in it. It's like beef stomach, basically, all cut up, and it's just delicious. I grew up on it. It's delicious. I had menudo for lunch. I also had a burrito, but I didn't eat the burrito. I brought it home. But We had a great lunch. And Sis Luz, I told my wife, we're going to watch a movie tonight. When she comes home, I'll make dinner. And by the way, I'm making turkey burgers, guys. That's what I'm making for dinner, turkey burgers. Little turkey burgers, bun, ketchup, mayo, mustard, whatever you want, put it on there. We're having turkey burgers for dinner, and we're going to watch a movie tonight. That's what we're going to do tonight. So my night is going to be good. I hope you have a great day, Sis Luz. Blizzard says, finish bachelor's degree in 2 years. Man, that's a big goal, bro. Finish bachelor's degree in 2 years, because you got a lot on your plate, man. You got a lot on your plate, but I know you can do it. I give a shout out to Blizzard, guys. Man, he puts his money where his mouth is, for real. He has goals and he's going out and reaching them. And everyone in here, Gigi, I want you to hear this too. That is how you do life. That is how you do life. You set goals. You sit down, you really figure out what you want in your life. Be realistic. Okay, be realistic. You can have a couple things that are like, wow, that's pretty hard, but be realistic. Okay. Think about the things you want for your life, and then think of how you can get to those things, how you can attain those things. If you can't really figure it out, talk to people that are wiser, older than you, or who have been there. Talk to them. Have a plan. And then tell yourself, you know what? This is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. And then you stick to it. It's not easy. It's really not easy, because if it was, everybody would be having great lives. Everybody would be where they want to be. It's not easy. And that's why I say shout out to Blizzard, because he's doing it. He's in the process of doing it, and 2 years from now, when he's looking back about, hey, I'm done with my degree, now what's next? That's his mindset. He's got another goal right after that. So guys, that's how you do life. That is how you do it. So shout out, Blizzard. Thank you, brother. He says, Lou says, have a great night. Thank you, sis. Blizzard says, Japan and Mexico. There you go. Okay. Yeah, because Mexico, you're going to the football game, and Japan, you're just going back because that's your place. I already know. and the football game in Mexico is, I think you said, in November, too. Man, I would love to go to that. Miss Generous, can I go meet Blizzard in Mexico and go to the football game, please? You see, I got to do, guys? I got to do it that way. Football Edit says, I will try to find ube. I didn't find it in the 23.5 shop. Listen, Football Edits, if you have any Filipino stores or Asian stores in your immediate area, that's where you probably find it. That's where you'll probably find it. So Google Asian or Filipino stores in your area. They'll probably have it. Football Edits, I made a 3D of my candy before, and I had it in my bed, so I took it, almost ate it. Wow, it must be delicious. Blizz, okay, here's Miss Generous, guys. Blizz, meet us in Mexico next year. No, he's going this year. Okay, we can meet him in next year. That's cool. But Miss Generous, can I go this year? Can I go meet Blizzard in Mexico this year and go to the football game? Blizzard says, okay, yeah, because next year we're going to be, where is it, Miss Generous? We're going to, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a resort in Mexico that we're going to. Her family's doing like a family reunion there. It's going to be amazing. We'll be there next year for sure. But I'm talking about this year, though, Miss Generous. Blizzard says turkey burger with homemade sweet potato fries. Actually, we do. I think we do have some sweet potatoes. Miss Generous, do we have sweet potatoes? I can't go to the kitchen right now, but I'm pretty sure we do have sweet potatoes. And we have an air fryer. Boom. Now what? We might actually have that, bro. Blizzard Broad says, or in Japan next June. Okay, all right. And I think that's when, or is it July? Maybe it's July we're going to Mexico. But yeah, man. That's how you do it, guys. You have goals. You have goals, and it's not enough just to have goals. You got to have action. You got to take action to make those goals come true. Football Edit says, anyone want to do a candy? I can help. I like to eat candy. So if you can send some to me, I'll have it. He says, Miss Jen? Yeah, so that's what she's talking about. Meet us there because we're having her family reunion in Mexico next year. Football Edit says, I'll say the exact thing to do in my latest video. Oh, there you go. Smart. All right, we'll check it out. Guys, if you're interested in learn how to make some candy, or if you just want to see the process, Football Edit's got you. BOY says, hi, Miss Generous. Miss Generous says, meet up in Mexico approved. Wait. For me or for you and me? Because you got to work. I don't want to take you away from your work. You love your job. I'll just go. I'll just go and meet Blizzard there in Mexico. Football Edit says, I will look at PSG versus Man United on 8th August. Oh, wait, who's PSG? I know Man United. Who's PSG? PSG. I don't know that one. Miss Jenner says, have fun, take pics. Oh, I will. No worries. Miss Jenner says, and yes, on the sweet potato fries. Yeah, I knew. Because she loves her sweet potatoes, guys. She loves them. Mexico City, let's go. But wait, who's playing again? Is that crappy team? It's two crappy teams, I think. I don't know if I want to go now. I forgot. It's two crappy teams playing. Football Edits. Miss Generous, do you and Cisco make a candy just to eat and see if you like it? Oh, Paris Saint-Germain. Okay, I'm not familiar with them. I don't think we've ever made candy before. What time is it? 6. Okay, about 10 more minutes, guys, and we're going to head out of here. But I don't think we've made candy before. Have we made candy before? I don't ever remember making candy in my life, now that I come to think of it. Now, have we made like cookies and cakes? Yes. We've done that. But candy, I can't say we made candy. Football Edit says, I meant, do you want to do a candy? Yeah. So put that video out and make sure that you do it step by step. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I'm sure you'll figure it out. But if you go step by step and show people how to do it, man, I'll tell you what, I know YouTube loves instructional videos, guys. Here's something that you need to know. If you don't know this, some of you probably already know this, but if you don't know this, if you're trying to grow your channel, if you can do a video where you're giving like instructions on something, or you're giving people advice about something, YouTube loves that kind of stuff because people will stay tuned to that stuff because they want to see a process or they want to learn something. So if you can do that, Football Edits, if you can do your candy and show the steps, the recipe, put the recipe in the not in the comments, but in the description, put the steps all in the description, put all your keywords in there, and then do your video where you show, okay, this is the first step, here's the second step, here's the third step, and then you show what you have it in. That will blow up. I guarantee you'll blow up. Blizzard says, you get to watch real football team play again, bro. Go ahead. Put the teams in there. Put the teams' names in there. Let's let the chat decide. We got 12 million in the building. Let's let the chat decide. Okay? Put the teams' names in there. And if in chat, if you like those teams, give a thumbs up. If you don't like those teams, give a thumbs down. All right? Let's see. Let's go ahead and put them in there. Football Edit says, Ube, whatever you come up with, I'd say start with what you know now. Start with what you know now. Miss Jen, if he comes back, I'm not even going to say that. That's craziness. That is craziness. Blizzard, if Miss Generous, this is my wife, I'm not even going to say what I want to say. But if all of the powers and wiles of Miss Generous could not get me to wear that trash jersey, there's no way, bro, that I would go to Mexico and come back with a 49ers jersey, except for maybe as a trash bag. That'd be the only way I'd bring it back. Miss Jenner says, Blizz, that will be the day. You heard. That will be the day. She already knows. Guys, 49ers and Vikings. Thumbs up if you like the 49ers or Vikings. Thumbs down if you don't like the 49ers or Vikings. Come on, guys. Come on. Be honest. Be honest. Don't make Blizzard feel better. Just be honest. Miss Generous is she throwing love. Okay, well, that's not thumbs up, so she don't like them. Football Artist says, damn, I forgot I had a tryout for Malmo under 15. What is Malmo? Miss Generous says, well, damn, I'm going to that game too. No. Nobody wants to see them play. I don't even know who's on the Vikings anymore. Who's even on the Vikings? Is anybody good on the Vikings anymore? We know nobody's good on the 49ers. Come on. Football Edit says tomorrow. What is that, Football Edit? Miss Jenner says, I want to see that. You can watch it on TV. Blizzard says, I guess you are going, bro. No, I'm not going to go to that game. I can't go to that game. You know what? Look, the way my checking account works, man, if they know I'm taking money out for a 49er game, they'll be like, nope. Account closed. Won't happen. Real quick, guys. We got 12 million in the building. Thank you guys. For those of you that have stayed throughout, who have remained, the new people, all of our community members who've been here, thank you so much for hanging out. Um, it's Monday today. I was really, really excited to get back on today. It's been, several days that we haven't done a live stream. I was hoping we were going to maybe do some Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but just things didn't work out. So I was really happy to come back and see you guys again today. So thank you. Thank you so much for starting the week off with me. Made my week. I will be back tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. And again, maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll have a random live. But thank you guys very much. We're up to 46 likes. If we can just get 4 more, guys, 50 would put us over the top. It'll push us out there into the algorithm. They would love us if we had 50, guys. So please, if you haven't already, double tap your screen, hit the like button. And those of you who are here who have just been kind of hanging out, lurking, or just, not saying anything, just kind of hanging out, when we're done with the live stream here, please just go check out our channel. We got some good videos, we got some good shorts, we have some good content, I think. And if we're your vibe, please subscribe, as we always say. And the only other thing I would ask is that everyone else who's in this chat, if you haven't already checked out their channels and seen what they have going on their channels, please do so. We have some great people in our community. Positivity is what we're doing here. And if that sounds good to you, please check out one of our community members' channels, because they're all positive people. Football Edit says Malmo is a Champions League team who played in a final in soccer. Oh, okay. So you're gonna go to like a camp? They're gonna hold like a camp? Blizzard Bra says, thank you for the stream, bro. It's been almost a month since I streamed. Damn. Yeah, man. We're missing you, brother. Missing you. Hopefully this week. Get to see you this week, brother. Yeah, and I know, just in the time that I was away, guys, I hate to admit this, okay, but I gotta thank the people that really pushed, Sis Ogong, Sis Gracie, and Sis Margie. Those were the 3 that really pushed for us to get monetized. And one of the things that each of them said that we needed to do was do more live streams. So I want to thank those 3 people, because me in particular, Miss Jenner, she also enjoys what we do here, but she doesn't do the live streams as often. She's working and stuff. I'm doing the live streams. I'm getting to have all the fun. And, I really do. It is a lot of fun. And it's only fun because you guys make it fun. You guys come in here. All I got to do is read what's being said in here, and we're just having a conversation. This is what I really love about this live stream, is that it's just a conversation. We're just, it's just a group of people in here, a group of friends in here, just chatting, chopping it up. Every once in a while we get a troll to come in, wander in, drunk, on crack, whatever, and then we just push them out, and then we're back to us again. So thank you guys so much. And Blizzard, I know you missed that feeling, brother. So we need you back. No pressure now. Okay, because it's already bad enough you got to go to this Niners game. That's already stressful enough. But when you're ready, when you find time, get you that live stream, bro. We need you. Miss Jenner says, waiting for your next live stream, Blizzard. Of course we are. Football that says, I'll look if I can do candy tomorrow, though. Do that video, Football Heads. I am really curious to see exactly what you're doing. I'm very curious to know what you're doing. So please, if you can, do that video. Blizzard Bra says, thank you, Miss Jan. Can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, bro. It's gonna be awesome. But guys, I'm gonna go now. 11 million in the building, 46 likes. Thank you guys very much. Like I said, it's Monday. Enjoy your week. Tuesday in the Philippines. You already made it through Monday. Thank goodness. But guys, everybody, wherever you are right now, make sure that you are holding the people that you love. At least give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Let them know that they are important to you in your life, and that your life is so much better with them in it. Let them know that now. Life is long, but it's also short, guys. Tomorrow is not promised, and we have so many people in our lives that have made our lives better, that have made our lives even possible. Our parents, our guardians, people that have taken care of us, have supported us in life. You have to let them know how much you care about them, how much you love them, because before you know it, they won't be here, and you'll miss that chance. So take the chance right now. Make sure that you take the chance right now. Silent Damsel, our thoughts are with you and your family and your friends' family. We hope that, everyone will, at least find peace and be able to recover from this terrible, terrible loss. But we're here for you. Our thoughts are going out to you. Hopefully, all will be well for you guys. But guys, I'm gonna head out. 12 minutes in the building, 46 likes. Let me read these comments real quick. Football says, bye, Football Edits. Blizzard, thank you, brother. Salute to you. We'll see you, man. Football Edit says, wait, I can say how to do candy in my video comments. Yeah, put it in the description, though. Put it in the description. Put keywords in there. Blizzard says, support positive content creators. Guys, that should be everybody's number one goal. Supporting positive content creators. Whether you are the content creator or you're supporting other people who are positive content creators, that should be everyone's goal. Latest video. Yes, we will check your latest video, Football Edits. Guys, check out Football Edits. Check out his videos. Make sure that when he puts that candy video out, you guys like it. Make sure you watch it. You like it. Ms. Jenner says, thank you for all your support. Spread aloha always. Yeah, guys, look. Kill them with aloha. That's what we do to trolls. We kill them with aloha, guys. Thank you, Ms. Generous. Here we go. Look. You would be a beautiful woman. See, and then they come in because this is what they've been told, guys. Remember what I said earlier about this is the stuff they've been told? This guy right here, John, he got told he'd make a beautiful woman, and that touched his heart. So now he wants to come here and spread that love in here. Put on some lipstick and a dress. They tell them themselves every time, guys, right? Blizzard says, John PC, step your troll game up. It's just sad. They tell them themselves, guys. Just let them talk. Let them tell them themselves. They'll tell you everything that they've been told their entire lives. They bring it here, and they think it's going to hurt us. But it just makes us laugh. So thank you, John, for a good laugh at the end of our live stream. We appreciate you. John, at least double tap the screen. Can you lift your little troll hand? Can you lift that? Can you jump up and just touch that screen? Come on, John, waiting on you. You can do it. You can do it, John. Come on, John. We're all rooting for you. Finally, some positivity in your life. You can do it, John. Come on. He's tripping on the dress, guys. He can't do it. But Blizzard, are you jealous? Guys, we're gonna. Oh, there he goes. He did it, guys. He did it. 47. He's not a bad troll. He's just a little weak troll. That's all. I gave you a like. Well, thank you, John. You're the man. See how easy that was, guys. 11 million in the building. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Don't forget, spread positivity, guys. Hold your loved ones close. Tell them you love them. Do something positive for yourself today and do something positive for somebody else. Football says, Blizzard is Sisco's brother. That's right. He is my brother. Blizzard says, wipe the Cheetos off your finger and hit the like button. He doesn't have enough time, bro. I'm out of here. Tita Marie, thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Guys, appreciate you guys. Don't forget, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and make sure you spread love, spread positivity, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. See ya. Peace.